Feeds to Redick. 5 to shoot. Back to Paul. Beyond the arc. Can't hit. And here is Noah. And not sure what he was thinking there. And we're through 2 here in a good one. The Clippers on top, up 3. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And, Coach, what's your analysis of that first half of basketball, and how do you want to adjust during the second half?
Well, I think we stayed patient. We started doing a better job defensively. And then we got the ball moving a little bit. We got to move their defense around and get their size out of the lane and then look to attack. But I like to see us run and get some easy baskets.
Coach, thanks for the time. Gentlemen, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Gotta like what Derrick Rose has done in this game.
Well, guys, what he gives this team is an edge. I mean, he gets into the arena, he just lights it up, and I thought that first half, he really had it rolling.
You know, he doesn't just give them an edge. He gives them a confidence and a swagger they wouldn't otherwise have. I mean, he's a special player to have around.
Clippers started out as a good team last year, but they never seemed to be content with what they had. They added vet after vet as the season progressed and really made some nice additions.
D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the backcourt. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's Dunleavy in its small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Los Angeles leading by 5. And the Clippers' depth was a big help for him in the first round as the bench provided, I thought, Clark, a good punch for him against the Golden State Warriors.
You know, that's true, but they just didn't have enough in the tank to get by the Thunder in that second round of the playoffs and what was really, I thought, an entertaining back-and-forth series.
Now here's Rose, following the miss by Griffin, and it's good.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Now here's Redick, defense right on him. Griffin a screen on Butler. They double him with Butler. From about 19 feet, here's Paul. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Paul's got his first bucket of the night. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Chicago making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Barnes. Rose passes to Gibson. Back to Rose. Launches it. And he gets it to go. Rose has got a pair of threes now here in the third for Chicago.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively.
And Gibson kicks to Butler. For 3, Dunleavy. Butler dishes to Gibson. Dunleavy for 3. Crawford with the rebound. The Clippers in the lead. Paul with the ball. That's good.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Now here's Rose. 12 points for him. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the third. Redick passes to Crawford. Paul is doubled. Crawford kicks to Paul. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. Crawford drives in. Goes back up. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
So, for the Clippers, Chris Douglas-Roberts checked in for Reddick. And it's Farmar in for Paul.
The main thing there was that he got them a two-possession lead despite the one miss.
Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move and 2 big points, too.
Farmar kicks to Douglas-Roberts. Fades. And again, no good by the Clippers.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, this had to be the choice. It was an absolutely sensational feat, putting it way up there above the rim so that only his teammate could catch it. And not only does he do it, but he powers it down from there.
Yeah, the timing of these plays are just phenomenal. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. Farmar is out there with Chris Douglas-Roberts, and it's Barnes in at the small forward position. Here's Farmar, following the basket by Kirk Hinrich. Griffin, another miss by Griffin.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Butler from outside, and a great assist by Hinrich as that one goes in. Now it's a 3-point Bulls lead. Butler's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. They double him with Noah. Farmar dishes to Jordan. The tray. Douglas-Roberts' shot is off.
You got to be careful, though. There's a real balance in that. You can't let your ego try to run your offense. You can see he really wanted to answer that made 3 with one of his own. Not the best decision.
Boy, this is shaping up to be a real barn burner.
Well, I think it already is. I mean, we're going to find out which team tightens up under the pressure and which one can stay poised.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 5. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter. Some changes for Chicago. Saul comes in for Kirk Hinrich, and Derrick Rose is subbed in for Brooks. The Clippers also making some changes. Reddick comes in for Chris Douglas-Roberts, and it's Paul in for Jordan Farmar. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He told his guys, time's running low. If we're going to make our move, it's going to be now. Are you guys ready? And as they nodded, he said, let's go get it. Kevin?
And here are the Bulls now after the basket by Los Angeles. Noah kicks to Rose. 3-pointer. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Griffin's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Paul with the ball, and Rose picks him up defensively. Griffin passes to Reddick. And he uses the glass on the lane. And it's now only a 1-point Chicago lead.
And that shot sucked the life out of the whole building.
Well, that was a big one, Clark. You can hear it.
Yeah, that was a gut punch right there. These fans, oh, man, they're struggling.
Now here's Gasol. From deep, Rose. That is good. And the Bulls lead by 4.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
To the left side wing. Paul, no one around him. And another shot. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, you know what? Griffin's got them falling in right now, that's for sure.
Chicago's gone 2 or 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Well, we can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep.
Left side, Gasol. Butler from outside. It's good from beyond the arc.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, Parker. They are going to continue to let them fly.
Now, here's Reddick. He feeds it to Barnes. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And so they foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
24 seconds left in the game. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. Derrick Rose. At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Well done at the free throw line. I'll tell you what, that will make things a lot easier on them if they can continue to convert.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They trailed by 7. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And ladies, check in for the Bulls. So, for the Clippers, a little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Connects! And now they trail by just 4. "19 seconds left in the game. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Smart foul there. You've got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game. Clippers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. For 3. Connects! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
That's his third personal foul. Fifth team foul. Derrick Rose. At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there to ensure that they're going to go home with the W.
Paul dishes to Crawford. Off target with his 3. And so it's Chicago winning this one. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
And now we send you down to Doris Burke courtside, who's with our Jordan Player of the Game. Doris?
Derek, congratulations on a terrific win. What did Coach Thibodeau emphasize as the focal point of what the team needed to do?
Play defense. Even when we're going, we still got to play defense throughout the whole game. That's what Coach Tibbs always talk about. We're still working on it. And we're just trying to play team basketball, play defense together and offense together.
Derek, thank you. Kevin, surprise, surprise. Coach Thibodeau talking defense.
All right, Doris, thank you. And for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Derrick Rose.